to another Creative Hustle podcast show. The show that only brings you the excellent, the top notch, the top shelf. I'm telling you, the Wagyu beef of art, music, and entertainment in Washington State. And today I have none other than one of the biggest imports that we have, one of the biggest streaming artists from Africa we have here in Washington State. My name, Danz Eko. Did I say it right? Danz Eko?
Danz Eko, you saying it right.
Danz Eko, right here. My fellow East African brother.
Nice
I love you, by the way. I love you. Nice to meet you, bro. Thank you for making time. This is literally our first time, like in a chill space. Like,
yeah, but I've been seeing you. Like I've attended a couple of shows where you've been at MC.
The hosting, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I've already enjoyed your craft
a little bit. Yeah,
and I feel great to be here today with you.
And I appreciate you for making time again. It's big time. You're a big artist. I appreciate you for making time to be here.
You called me when I'm in town.
Let's get it.
This opportunity.
Let's get it. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother here has been doing music for a lot of years, and we're gonna today take a little journey back and forth to understand his creative process and what makes him who he is. So, Danz Eko, what does the name mean? But I had to type it. I was missing the N. Okay. What does the name mean?
It comes from my real name, Daniel Kikomeko.
Okay.
So I picked Danz from Daniel, and then Kikomeko. I came up with Eko, the last three letters.
The Eko letter.
Yeah.
I like it. I can sounding musically.
Yeah, and then sometimes people actually spell it as Echo, as in sounding.
Yeah, Echo.
But, real Echo.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but I took the last three letters of my last name.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized whenever I'm singing, I say Danz Eko, Echo, and then I echo it. In fact, I sing it and then I put the echo effect on it.
The echo effect on it.
Yeah, okay. So it brings echo in the echo.
Yeah.
So you hear me from, going far beyond.
Love it. So let's take us back. So where was Eko's journey? When did your story begin? Where were you? Which country?
In Uganda.
Oh, shout out to Uganda, yo.
Yeah.
Uganda, man.
Shout my people from Uganda.
I love Uganda, man. I didn't like Uganda growing up.
Why?
Because all the girls I used to go to Kampala University. And when they go there and they eat some of the matokes from Uganda, they don't look at Kenyan men no more. I don't trust you. But now we are good people because, Museveni is still the president. We love you.
Is he still the president?
He's still, he's been president. But I thought he was going to quit the other day, but I think he's going to be the president next one. So, Eko, you have to go back there and be the president now.
No, we have a president coming out.
Oh, yeah.
We have a president actually in Uganda already.
But he's the people's president.
We have the people's president.
I like the people's president.
Yes.
He's an artist himself.
He is.
Bobby Wine is an artist. I love his reggae artist. Shout out to Bobby Wine.
Shout out to Bobby Wine, the people's president.
Shout out to the people's president. The real president that we know.
Yes.
Now let's take you. So from Uganda, is that where your musical journey began?
It.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was it like when you were young? Were you how was it?
When I was young, when you be in school and you are taught to be part of the school choir, the church choir, and you feel it's a punishment, but it's compulsory. You have to belong somewhere.
Correct.
And that's where we started learning music, like harmonies and everything.
Yeah.
Learning the tones and everything.
Yeah.
So and then I picked interest when I was part of the groups in school that was weak, and I took it to myself to be like, we cannot be the last people in the group. Those competitions.
Yes.
The houses and stuff.
I like the house. I've never heard that word of domes. I read the domes. Yeah.
So I was in a house which had few talented people, because they used to distribute people randomly.
Correct.
And then I was like, I have to make something to
represent the house.
To represent the house.
Yeah.
And entertainment is where actually my house used to perform best. We used to be the best even when we had little talented people in the house.
Yeah.
But I used to make a very big impact, to try to represent, standing for them. Yeah, for the house. So that's where I started, and then I became the representative, entertainment representative in the high school. And then O-level and A-level, I went to Makerere University.
No, shout out to Makerere.
Yeah, shout out. And then I became the entertainment minister at my faculty of industrial and fine art. I'm a graphic designer, I'm a fine artist. So doing music, I'm an artist like everywhere.
All facets.
Yeah. So I became an entertainment minister at the faculty of industrial and fine art. And we used to have parties, and I used to go higher, the sound systems and be the DJ.
Oh, you're everywhere.
And when I moved here, I was the DJ, community DJ, the Ugandan DJ, part of the the DJing team. So COVID, when it came back, I used to do music back actually after my high school.
Okay.
I started recording music together with my partner. I had a partner where we were recording music. But when I went to college, I compromised. I was like, school first. And the resources were limited. Nobody was funding. You used to hustle a lot.
Yeah, I remember it was hard to.
Yeah, I remember when we used to walk to go to the studio. And, you know, sometimes they would say they will record at night when the city is quiet. You know, when you're recording. In fact, I went to Bobby Wine's studio, Dream Studio.
Oh!
Yeah.
Talk about it.
But we didn't record the song.
What happened, man? Museveni is a problem.
No, we were broke. We walked there. And they said, Debo, you have a night session. We entered the studio. And then the superstars came through.
Yeah, so they had to give the superstars.
Yeah. But I don't blame, I usually don't blame, you know, when you have things like that.
Because timing is everything. Timing is everything.
And you have to work hard to get positioned somewhere too. So we walked from that studio back home. It was a long distance because we didn't have enough money for transport. And it was late in the night. So the music, that's how it was. And when I compromised with the school, I first finished school. After school, I started working my day job. Like,
yeah, correct. Yeah,
from school. So music became, I became now a fan to music.
To music, correct.
And go to nightclubs to support, you know. But then when I moved here, I became a DJ. And after being a DJ, when
that was
COVID
before the
came,
COVID, yeah.
Now when COVID came, everything closed. So I was like, what am I going to do? I bought equipment. I did my home studio, recording studio in my apartment. I started recording my music together with other producers back home. So I started doing my music now professionally in 2019, 2020, I think. Yeah, that's the COVID period. Yeah, and from that, I've been learning a lot, and I've realized I kept growing the fan base. And, you know,
everybody started like,
because you remember COVID, people were doing nothing.
Everybody was sitting on
the phone.
Yeah.
So you create the content, post it there. So that's why I was distant from my people back home, but they received my music. And I went back, I remember 2021 when COVID was coming down, 2022 I think, or 2021, I did my first show. And then I received massive, people liked it. So, yeah, they liked it. I mean, it came from first the family, close friends, and then other friends, you know.
Everybody came in.
Yeah. And then, after that, last year in January, I started what I call One Night with Danz Eko in Uganda.
I like that idea. One Night with Danz Eko. I like that idea. Yeah. You should do it here too.
I will definitely love that.
Go ahead.
So I did that, and that's something I'm embarking on every year to start doing it. So that's how I've been moving. I did having a home studio. I did bought videographic equipment. But you know, when you see the technology is changing now,
you have to shift.
I shifted to my phone.
Yeah.
I have a camera, like this big camera, but you cannot work with it every time.
Yeah.
And now I make content with my phone and speak about what we were talking before this interview.
Before the session,
about using your phone as a tool to
market yourself. Correct. That is all you need.
On my latest album, 𝐇𝐎𝐿, I have shot 4 or 5 videos with my phone.
With your phone.
And I've edited on my phone.
You just need, bro, that's it.
And it's on YouTube 4K. Just type the lyrics and people can relate. Yeah, can relate. Because they are not official video. That's why I call them lyrics video, and I put lyrics for people to sing along.
To understand, yes.
Yeah. So the power of the phone, the technology, how it's changing, I move with it. And that's how I've been evolving in trying to, better my music, and then also the connections. Yeah, so that's a story about my music.
The music,
how it has been received even here in different from different people from the African community.
Correct.
Not just Ugandans, but East Africa, everywhere. So
you're an international artist. We're gonna change that today. You're not receiving it from East Africa and Uganda. No.
Yeah.
You are an international artist.
I take that.
You say my music will be received by the world, not East Africa. East Africa, thank you, we're family, but we are spreading the wings. You have had a lot of shows in Seattle. By the way, you had a show yesterday too, Spirit of Africa.
Yeah,
How was it, man? Talk about it.
It was good. It was good. I had a good time there. People were there. I went with my team, and it was a good vibe. I enjoyed other people that were, singing or doing the art there. But then I love the people that are supporting the African music, how they're receiving it.
Yes.
It puts us in position of saying now, I think Afrobeat or African music is now taking a position because it puts me back when I used to be a DJ and I used to play some category of music, and when you drop a song from Uganda, people will be like, "Oh, we don't know."
The energy dies. Yeah, energy dies. Yeah.
And then right now, people go with the flow.
Okay.
The flow keeps going. So yeah, we were there together with my team. We did the vibes, and I'm gonna post something.
Post something. We can wait. We can't wait.
But it was good. It was good. I'll tell you. The sun was out yesterday. It was really nice.
Everything was balanced.
Everything was balanced. You know how weather here it's already raining.
Especially now that the sun is out.
It was just good vibes. Yeah, it was really good, and I'm looking forward to attending so many shows like that.
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Mr. Eko here, Danz Eko. He's on YouTube. He's on Spotify. He's on Instagram. What's your latest project? This last installment that you just dropped. What is it about? What inspired it? And tell us what the song is about.
I have an album. It's called '𝐶𝐶𝐿𝐿.
𝐶𝐶𝐿𝐿. What does 𝐶𝐶𝐿𝐿 mean?
It means it's not a dream.
𝐶𝐶𝐿𝐿.
Yeah.
Not a dream.
C is not. Then 𝐶𝐶𝐿𝐿 is a dream.
𝐶𝐿𝐿 is a dream.
Yeah, it's a Uganda word.
Okay.
So it's 𝐶𝐶𝐿𝐿. This is an album where I've not limited myself to the genre of music. And that's something I heard you talk about with another artist. Not limit yourself. I've tried to do what I feel I can do, depending on the moods. So that album, it's an album which is having different genres.
I like that.
I have reggae song there, reggae version of one of the songs. I have the real, like the Afro dance beat, songs.
Yes.
And then I have dancehall, the real dancehall, Torch and Fire. I have, and then the pop, So saying about 𝐶𝐶𝐿𝐿 is, it's not a dream to do what I did on that project.
It's possible.
It's possible. And shout out to my songwriter, Inkstein. Shout out to my producer, It's Dawn. Those people have really been part of my project. Yeah, so you find that they've tried to give me the best and give me time. You know, when someone gives you time and gives you, the advice and everything. So the whole album is about love. Most songs about love. In fact, all songs are about love. I'm speaking about love in different ways. How to love. When to love
your family. When to love. Why love is important to you.
Why love is important.
And that's what
why love is
people.
Healing.
Yes. Love is medicine.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's and entertaining too. The beats, I have the dancehall song. Like it's love, but it's a dancehall. So it's a vibe. Be happy. But I'm talking about love, but in a happy mood. So that's the whole thing about that latest album. It's really doing well, and I love how everyone can pick at least something from that.
From everything, there's a part of them that they relate to.
Yeah.
Who are some of the artists that you want to work with in Africa? Africa, yes, I want the world, but let's start with Africa because Afrobeat right now is our currency.
Yeah.
So who are some of the artists you look up to?
Of course, I would say 𝐶𝐿𝐿.
I like 𝐶𝐿𝐿.
I grew up knowing 𝐶𝐿𝐿.
Bro.
I grew up emulating his image at school. People used to call me 𝐶𝐿𝐿 because he used to do it.
Yeah, he used to be big.
He is still big.
He's still big, yeah.
So shout out to him. Yeah, he has influenced a lot. He has influenced a lot of people. I met him so many times when I go to Uganda, and the last time actually when I was introduced when I was going to do my one night with Danz Eko, my MC is a very good friend to 𝐿𝐿. Daginai. So he was like, meet my brother Danz Eko here. He's an artist. He's gonna. Camilo was like, what has taken you so long to come up?
He already was like, I feel the start.
Because they played my music. Yeah, and we were there like having a vibe, and they were playing my music. We were somewhere, sitting somewhere, and he asked me, why has it taken you so long to get to this stage? Man, keep doing it.
Push it. So that was the start. That was the my star is seeing me in this position.
I felt well because someone would be like, what are you singing?
Yeah, the ego.
Yeah. What is that kind of music? But he's like, you got good music. What has taken you this long to put this music up? So it became a challenge to know that when someone like him appreciates my music or feels like it's important, you know, in the society, that means I should not play in this business. Or if it's just, I've been doing it as a passion, so let me add the business aspect in it, taking it a serious, you know, venture of what I'm putting up. It has to be consumed by people, like, you know, in a business way. So it made me feel better. So Chameleon, I salute you for that.
Shout out to Jose Chameleon. Shout out to our people in Uganda. Hey, how do you say sending good vibes from Seattle in Uganda? I don't know the. I know we have Swahili between us, but
yeah,
the language that I don't know in Uganda.
Vibes
yes, Seattle.
Yeah,
that's where we are. Part one
Seattle,
with my boy Eko. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you,
That's part one. We'll be right back for part two.